Welcome back, Cavs down 3 to the Pacers. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Angel Gray, and this is the first long road trip for the Cavs, and it has a much different look than years past. Coach Bickerstaff shares how.
Because of the restrictions now, there's not a whole lot of things that we can do together anymore. Even our meetings on the road, our film sessions, a lot of them have been virtual so far. There's certain rules on how many people can sit at a table, how many people can be in a room at the same time. So we'll have to be creative. When you're on the road, we always like to be together and kind of, hunker down together. So we'll have to be creative and figure out ways that we can do that.
Well, guys, I know we're creatures of habit, but it's a whole new road routine. Stick around, though. Later in the show, I'll show you a few ways how life on the road has indeed changed, guys.
Thank you, Angel. As meanwhile, underneath the basket, Andre Drummond draws a foul. That's the first personal on Miles Turner.
You got to keep him active, but the road life is so much different. I mean, I hope they can go to my one special place, though.
Where in Indy you're talking about?
Yeah, St. Elmo's. I hope they can go there. Hope that's one of their approved places.
Just thinking about the cocktail sauce.
Oh, man.
Makes the sweat start to roll down the back of my neck.
For something that tastes so good, it sure burns you up.
Sure is painful.
Right.
I think we have a clock malfunction after Drummond split the pair. Great to have you aboard. Some afternoon basketball. This is the first one on the NBA slate today. 7 games scheduled. It is a shot clock reset. He'll put 11 on the clock, and Dante Exum will trigger. He's joined by Sexton, Osman, Drummond, and Nance.
And most of the teams now are looking to play up-tempo defense and everything for one reason. They want more possessions, opportunities to have a chance to score more, and that's how you raise up your scoring percentage, and this team has definitely done that.
Turner got Drummond in the air, and Drummond commits the foul.
Down the floor, a little up fake. He got the big fella off his feet and threw the foul.
That foul on Drummond is his second. Turner has made most of his bones on the defensive end. Through 4 games this season, Turner has blocked 20 shots.
Whoa.
Far and away the leader in the NBA. Andre Drummond is third in that category. Experience Cavs games in a whole new way with Game Day Plus. Take your Cavs experience to the next level with trivia, live polling, and interactive games. Download the Cavs mobile app, that's championed by Westfield, or visit Cavs.com/mobile to get Game Day Plus today. Miles Turner, by the way, has just passed Wayman Tisdale for 19th all-time on the Pacers scoring list.
Oh. Yeah, he was a great jazz musician, too.
JaVale McGee sees his first action, hands off to Osman. Osman down the lane. That floater doesn't go. McGee pokes at it once, twice, a third time. Osman gets it back.
Good second and third opportunity to give him another shot at it.
Exum walks into a three.
Oh,
He knocks it down. Dante Exum with a pair of first quarter triples.
Good to see the second and third opportunities come up, because that's how you win ball games also, is by getting extra possessions on each time down the floor.
Saw the offensive rebounds in this first quarter. 6-0 in favor of the Cavs. An off-balance three by Oladipo as he was trying to draw a foul goes down. 2 nights ago, the Pacers lost to Boston. They got killed on the offensive glass that evening, 12-4. 7 of those offensive boards went to the Celtics' Tristan Thompson.
Well, we know about that. We know how he is with offensive rebounding.
He also gave Sabonis fits at times as a spinning 15-footer by McGee is no good. Sabonis' numbers off the charts in the first 2 games, not so much in the last 2, and it was the Celtics that the Pacers matched up against each of those last 2 games, and it was Tristan Thompson in particular who Sabonis had to deal with most of the night. Jump hook no good as McGee held his ground.
Yeah, he tried to bully ball that time, and McGee wasn't going for it.
We approach the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Pistons by 4. Sexton works on Oladipo, gives it to McGee, tries it again. Gets to the paint. 10-footer with the left hand. No, McGee again gets a hand on it. JaVale McGee would not be denied. Puts it up and gets fouled.
Well, he is really active tonight, isn't he? This afternoon, doing a good job of giving the Cavs second and third opportunities.
Well, this sequence began with McGee defending as Sabonis went to the basket.
Yeah, that's tough to take it in the chest like that, but he took it like a man, and then playing volleyball with himself on the offensive end.
Larry Nance was asked about JaVale McGee just yesterday, and he said, we love him. He's a great vet. His personality lights up the gym. He said it's hard not to smile when you're around JaVale. And Larry added, I didn't know we were getting a stretch 5 as well. JaVale checks in 3 for 5 beyond the arc this season.
Man, he has everybody excited about that.
A 3 in each of the Cavs' last 3 games. Cavs come up empty on that trip, and again, there's the big difference in offensive rebounds in this first quarter as Brogdon has made this a 6-point game.
The Cavs, again, want to stay in contact with this team. Don't let the shooting percentage get you in trouble here. Stay with it. Jetty with a nice shot. Comes out, squares up to his target, knocks it down.
A rhythm shot.
Yes.
Damian Dotson got him in that rhythm as Dotson has checked in. Garland's back in the ball game as Brogdon gallops down the lane, missed the shot, altered by McGee. McGee then bats it off to Dotson.
It's good to have those rim protections now, isn't it?
It's a completely different dynamic from a team we saw just a year ago as the runner by McGee is no good. You start with a 6'11 Drummond, you come back with a 7-footer McGee.
Right.
Oh, by the way, you have 7-footer Thon Maker in case you need him. And there's McGee once again.
Wow, good hands.
Nance. Defended by Doug McDermott, who has just checked in, draws a double. Now the ball moves. Dotson off to McGee. Is it 4 in a row?
Oh, wait a minute.
Sabonis draws a foul as McGee gets called for the block. And with that, we have a timeout on the floor. 2:36 to go in the opening quarter. Pistons by 3.
There's been a lot in our world that's had to change. But one thing that can't, our teamwork. So let's continue to keep each other safe, keep ourselves healthy, and keep caring for those in need.
Have a good day.
And keep our communities connected. This season may look a little different, but when we work together, we can still make a difference.
As you can in 20 seconds, go.
Work out, lose weight, eat better, stop cussing, stop drinking, go to church more, hang out with family more.
All right. That's your time right there. 7. 7 is what you have. Let's take it to the big screen and see what Malcolm Brogdon can do and how many he can name.
Lose weight, quit smoking, gain weight, stop cussing, exercise more, stop drinking.
Well, listen, you did better than Malcolm, so we're going to hook you up with a gift certificate to the team store worth $50. And once again, happy anniversary to you and your wife as you enjoy today.
What's up, everybody? This is Miles Turner. I just want to wish you a happy New Year.
Time now for our Taco Bell take. Today we look at Larry Nance and Andre Drummond's terrific start on the defensive end. Take a look at these numbers. Larry Nance through 4 games, an astronomical 27 deflections, almost 7 a game, far away number 1 in the NBA. Andre Drummond checks in 4th. Drummond last season was 5th in the NBA in deflections. For frame of reference, last season Fred VanVleet led the league in deflections at just over 4 a game. Junior has nearly 7 a contest through the first 4.
It's amazing. Again, he's a very versatile player. He does a little bit of everything. He's the type of guy that every team needs to have one of him on the team. A guy that can play 3 positions. I mean, he's just he's invaluable for the team.
It's also worth noting that most of the players in the top 10 are typically guards.
Right.
Nance at number 1, Drummond at number 4. Sabonis is open. Don't leave him there. Sabonis has 6 first-quarter points, both via the 3-point shot. Garland, McGee, Osman, Dean Wade on the floor, along with Damian Dotson for the visitors. McGee takes a feed from Garland. It doesn't go, but JaVale will go back to the line. Good vision by the second-year man out of Vanderbilt to set up the play.
That's where he has really improved. He's learning how to use his ability to beat you off the dribble to set up his teammates.
That foul on Sabonis is his second. Andre Drummond has been saddled with 2 on the Cavs side of the ledger. Let's pause for a word from Wayside Furniture.
Don't miss Wayside Furniture's year-end clearance. Save 50% or more on hundreds of items store-wide.
JaVale McGee in this first quarter has struggled from the field and from the line. That's his first point. However, he has grabbed 9 rebounds in 4 minutes of play.
Right, and 5 of those rebounds have been offensive.
Those putbacks are nice on the offensive glass, aren't they? The 7-footers. Those taps to oneself. 3 on the way by Justin Holiday, who has just checked in. That's true. Holiday led the Pacers in 3-point percentage last season at 40.5, and a Pacer team that entered this game bottom 5 in 3-point percentage has started 5 for 8 from behind the arc.
Well, believe me, they know exactly what's being said about them and where their weaknesses are. You can tell they are focusing on taking those shots and making them.
Keelan Martin, the second-year man out of Butler, gets some early run for the Pacers as Osman, with $1:35 to go in the opening frame, will shoot 2.
Cavs are just having a tough time in these first quarters lately.
The Cavs have already left a lot of points at the line, but 2 of 7 from the stripe. There's T.J. McConnell, 6th-year man out of Arizona. Began his career with the 76ers, where he became a fan favorite.
Yeah, he's a very active guy, and he just has that fan favorite look about him.
Deli light.
Right. Deli light.
Much like the Cavaliers, Matt Dellavedova, always hustling, always moving. There he goes, right to the bucket, in among the trees, and he threw that one away. Cavaliers trail by 8. Osman navigates. McGee provides a high screen, seals off McDermott. Osman's open for a 3. He takes it. McConnell now. Martin. Grabbed on the offensive glass by Turner. Pacers keep it alive. McDermott's a good 3-point shooter, particularly from the corners, and the Pacers have opened up an early 11-point lead.
Yep, because the Cavs have gone a little cold on the offensive end. They've gotten good opportunities, just can't get them to go down.
Garland to the bucket, finds McGee. McGee with a baby hook and snaps a 9-1 Pacer run.
Good move, good opportunity inside for the big fella. A little easy layup.
McConnell surveys. Relays to Holiday, and the older Holiday knocks down another mid-range jumper.
Yeah, coming late on the picks. You got to anticipate him a little bit sooner. Maybe you can get there in time to force him to go out a little bit more.
There's a 7-second difference between the shot clock and first quarter clock. Garland with a 3. McGee again bats that back to a teammate, but he went over the back of Turner to do it. So JaVale picks up his second personal foul.
They're going up over the top.
Turner felt the pressure. Made sure the official saw it.
Yeah.
McConnell on Garland. Holiday on Wade. JB Bickerstaff's Cavaliers are down by 11 as the Pacers close the first quarter on a 16-6 run. It is New Year's Eve.
Indiana Pacers. Check out these game break highlights.
Both teams are off to a great start on offense and defensive end of the floor.
Darius Garland between the circles, checked by Aaron Holiday, got right around him. His runner is good, and Darius Garland draws first blood.
Well, it's just learning how to good steal by Collins.
Sexton off and running. The bucket lays it up and in. Oladipo off a Sabonis screen. Finds Aaron Holiday, one of two Holiday brothers. He creeps baseline and trips the Cavs lead to 2.
Yeah, point-blank range. Those are good shots. Shots that the Cavs want to try and make more of early in this quarter, as opposed to the Knicks game.
Holiday spots up. Drummond doubled. Cavs move the basketball. Jetty Osman's checked in. Nance out of the corner to the paint. Finds an open man in Exum for 3. Hey, knocks it down. Oladipo over the timeline. We're tied at 9. Off the Turner, has a lane. In his first camp as the head coach of the Pacers, they're looking to change, and they have through the first 4 games. Good pass by Osman, found a cutter in Drummond.
Hit the roll man for the layup.
Last season, the Pacers played at the 21st fastest pace as Sabonis knocks down a 3. That's all the way up to 9. And gets it back.
Good second and third opportunity to give him another shot at it.
Exum walks into a 3.
Oh,
He knocks it down. Dante Exum with a pair of first quarter triple.
Ball games also is by getting extra possessions on each time down the floor.
Saw the offensive rebounds in this first quarter. 6-0 in favor of the Cavs. An off-balance 3 by Oladipo as he was trying to draw a foul, goes down. Start of the second quarter from Indianapolis. The home club shot it at 60% through the first 12 minutes. JaVale McGee, 9 big rebounds off the Cavalier bench. He's been a nice Bart.
Oh.
No question, quality minutes. As the Cavaliers, if you like trends, this is a good statistic for you. The Cavaliers have not been particularly good in the first quarter, -19 this season. In the second quarter, a +42, far and away their best quarter this year as we are back underway. A McDermott jumper is off the mark. McGee rebounds.
Well, it almost seems like the Cavs have to figure you out first before they can start attacking.
Damian Dotson, former Knick, finds Darius Garland. Garland chased by McConnell, lost the ball. Can he get it back? Not quite. McConnell scurries into the forecourt. Off it goes into the corner. Keelan Martin, a runner. Rebounded by McGee.
Well, he's a terror on the boards tonight.
6 minutes played, 10 boards. Garland looking to shake loose a no-look pass to McGee. The Cavaliers cough it up for the 6th time here in this first half.
Yeah, just a little bit off here in this first half. Got to get that together, though, because this Pacer team is pretty consistent.
We mentioned it in the open. These are 2 defenses that force a lot of turnovers, take advantage off steals as McConnell raises up and cans a 15-footer.
He likes that little shot there. Shoots that ball a lot right there.
Wade pestered by Martin, and Martin gets called for the foul.
Again, that's part of their new philosophy. They want to get up on you. They want to be disruptive. They want to be aggressive. Same thing the Cavs want to do. I mean, everybody seems to be adopting that style of play.
This is a Pacer team that basically is running it back from last season with virtually the same personnel. They say, though, the difference is under Nate Bjorkgren, they are doing things differently, and one of them attacking more on that defensive end.
Yep, trying to get extra possessions and trying to make sure that you feel them on the offensive end of the floor.
Nate likes that. His team has forced 7 Cavalier turnovers now. McConnell baseline, missed the shot, rebounded by McGee. Javela said, when we're winning, everybody eats.
That's true.
The team concept for the Cavaliers, and McGee has been feasting here on the glass in this first half.
Yeah, 3 championships for the big fella. He understands what winning's all about.
2 with the Warriors, last season with the Lakers. Cavaliers just left McConnell out there, passed up a wide open 3. Martin splits a double, runs into McGee, and he threw it away.
Forcing turnovers, forced the turnovers.
That won't show up in the stat sheet. This will.
Yes. Good job of establishing that pivot foot. Did not change.
JaVale will take a well-deserved rest.
Yes.
He's replaced by Andre Drummond. Drummond picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter. Dante Exum's back on the floor as well. So is Colin Sexton. They join Nance and Garland. It's the Cavs starting 5. Garland out of the corner. A teardrop. Turner rebounds. McConnell, backdoor feed. McDermott. JB Bickerstaff's seen enough. He's going to take a timeout just over 2 minutes into this second quarter of play. The Pacers are shooting 54%, as it's McConnell to McDermott. Pacers by 13.
Hey, I'm Victor Oladipo. It's time for a game break. Check this out.
Jason Tatum and the Celtics on the road against Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Domantas Sabonis, and the Pacers. First quarter action, Pacers down 5. Miles Turner with the ball, in the paint, and then two-handed slam. Turner with 16 in the game. Victor Oladipo spinning and winning for the lay-in. Then Jason Tatum for the Celtics says, anything you can do, I can do better. He finishes at the rim as well. Boston goes up 58-57 at half. Third quarter, Brogdon eyes up, finds Oladipo cutting. Two-handed reverse slam. Oladipo then returns the favor. 2 defenders come, kicks it out to Brogdon, who knocks down the 3-ball. Brogdon with 19 and 7. Pacers went on a run in the third, but the Celtics, they went on a run in the fourth. Jason Tatum with the steal and the finish. Tatum with 27 and 11 in the game. And then Marcus Smart knocks down the 3-ball for 3 of his 17. Victor Oladipo drives in the lane. Oladipo 24 and 6. Pacers have a chance to go ahead or tie. Jaylen Brown gets the steal and finishes on the other end. Brown with 20 points in the game. Final score, Boston 116, Indiana 111.
They're going. Let's see what we got. Jerry has no idea. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jerry said he don't know. 25th anniversary. That's another one. The fourth one. What is the one thing that Jerry does that drives Darlene crazy? The one thing Jerry does that drives Darlene crazy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Snore. Move.
I mean, there's areas that I looked to improve upon. I think when all of us who have kids were stuck at home with our kids, we had to improve our patience. And that's something that I really worked to do, and hopefully it translates to my coaching as well.
Deep thoughts by JB Bickerstaff. That's our Rocket Mortgage Built for Success thought of the day. All right, time for the Cavs to get to work. They trail by 13 9.5 to go here in the second quarter. Garland's open. He's got it.
Good movement, good pass by Nance all the way across the court. And Garland knocks it down deep in the Bankers Life Fieldhouse.
JV is funny talking about his competitive juices during the layoff. So I wasn't proud of it, but I found myself getting on reps during my kids' 8- and 9-year-old soccer games. But I couldn't help myself. And I said, what am I doing? 3 on the way. Rebounded by the Cavaliers as Drummond tips it off to Exum. Holiday misfired on the triple. Sexton to the bucket. Gets fouled. Puts it up. He'll shoot 2. And a way to attack coming out of the break, AC.
Yes, that's the perfect way to do it. Up and down the floor, spread the floor out, and then get that angle. That's a perfect angle to attack the basket.
Collin this season leads the Cavaliers in scoring at over 25 a game. Cavs basketball on Fox Sports Ohio is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. For all Toyota offers, go to buyatoyota.com. Toyota, let's go places. Cavaliers looking to go to 4-1 on the young season. Both the Cavs and the Pacers 3-1. Each team won its first 3 games. Both fell 2 nights ago. The Cavaliers shot deserted them at home against the Knicks.
Yeah, that first quarter was hard to watch.
Got 36%. Triple by Doug McDermott has given the Pacers an 11-point lead.
Yeah, he's one man that you really have to be careful with. He can light it up, hit 5 or 6 shots in a row right now.
Another part of Nate Bjorkgren's new scheme this season. Nifty feed inside by Sexton. He finds Drummond, who converts. That the Pacers want to shoot more threes. They haven't done it over the first few games, but players like Doug McDermott, he certainly enjoys the new style. I mean, that's right up his alley, right in his wheelhouse.
Right.
Here he is, McDermott, behind the back on Garland to the bucket, uses his length, missed the shot, got it back, and got swatted.
Cavs doing a good job of protecting at the rim. Get that weak stuff out of here.
Exum, that pass was ill-advised. McConnell back in a hurry with the intercept. The Pacers the other way. Aaron Holiday. Sabonis back in. Sabonis with a rebound, knocked away by Nance. Garland, whoa, as Drummond got decked, he got tangled up by Aaron Holiday, and Holiday gets called for the foul.
Running the floor, though. That's where the big people really have an advantage. Running the floor, get down the floor quickly. Drummond trying to get, you can see, coming down the floor strong and just collided. Man, he didn't try to do anything but knock him down. Watch it. He's cut right in front of him. Man.
A pair of threes colliding in the middle of the floor.
That's going to be... Are they going to look at?
Yeah, they are going to look at it.
Yeah.
So we shall see if this rises to the level of a flagrant foul. A flagrant 1 is defined as unnecessary. A flagrant 2 defined as unnecessary and excessive. By the letter of the law, that appeared to be pretty unnecessary.
I would say so. Yep.
A flagrant 1 carries with it 2 free throws and the ball back. So does a flagrant 2. An additional penalty of a flagrant 2 is that that player is ejected. This will not rise to that level, nearly certainly, but a hip check in the middle of the floor.
Right.
That could be a flagrant 1. Let's see.
I kind of wonder what was on his mind when he was doing that.
It's one way to stop a fast break, I suppose. This also could be reviewed for a clear path foul to determine if Andre was back behind the final pacer and in a position to receive a pass. In that case, clear path foul also results in 2 free throws and the ball back.
But it looked like he was on the side of him when he hit him.
We await the verdict.
John, I always wonder, the one referee that's standing out there by himself, he looks